No. What are you looking over there for?
Looking at your games.
Oh, game collection? I'm thinking about moving those out.
To where?
I don't know, the basement? We're live.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Wow.
You can't see it, but off screen there's a... What is this?
What's what? It's an expansion for Catacombs.
Oh. It looks like a really fancy vinyl collection of something.
Aaron, thank you for the sub.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, Aaron. Also, this is not like, we'll need to refresh. Using your Twitch Prime. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron's been hanging out all day. You have yet to meet Aaron.
I know. I will, though. Come January.
But yeah, I'm going to purposely try to keep you guys separated the entire time.
That sounds like a really good plan. Aaron!
Aaron Spriggs. We're tangled.
Don't just dox him like that. Jeez.
Dox him up. He knows his name.
He knows his name.
Welcome if you're just joining us. This is technically the third stream of the night since we've taken it down.
Third time? This is the third time?
I did some TCG solo for about an hour and 20 minutes.
Not bad.
We spooked it up with some Dust Noir. I think we won 1 match out of 4. No, maybe we won 2 matches. No, we won 1. And then we took the stream down, came back up with some LeafGreen. And
how's it look?
Does
it gain your approval?
We took the stream down one more time, and now you're here.
Now I'm here. Surprise.
So Irene and
I was probably about an hour ago, I was sitting on my couch in my underwear playing Stardew Valley.
And you were like, this is not good enough for my lifestyle.
And then I got a million texts from you and Irene.
Not from me.
I should probably leave the house today.
If you were getting texts from me, they were Irene using my account.
Oh my goodness, Aaron over here. What are you trying to? What, are you trying to butter me up? Cause it's working. So where are you at? What badge are you at?
We spent a good hour in the Safari Zone. We caught a Kangaskhan, we caught a Pinsir, we caught a Rhyhorn.
That's pretty good.
I know,
that's a good
really
Safari run.
The only one we couldn't get was Parasect. He kept getting away from us.
Ooh.
We never saw a Chansey. Oops, I meant to
Who's not in LeafGreen? Let me pull this up.
We got experience share finally. I was telling Irene, we have over 50 Pokemon. We're 1/3 of the way done with this game.
That's pretty good. Wait, with the game or the Pokedex?
The Pokedex.
Oh, okay.
The game ends when we get Mewtwo.
I'd hope you're more than 1/3 of the way through the actual game itself.
Yeah, so we beat Koga.
Okay.
We got Surf, we got Strength.
Kogath?
Kogath.
Oh,
yeah.
wrong stream.
We finally beat Kogath and his dastardly monsters from Monster Hunter Wiki.
Dastardly hunters.
Irene accidentally swore on stream. That was fun.
Good. I always feel like I'm gonna do that, and then I don't.
See, it never comes to me because I'm just I'm in ISE mode.
See, my 90% of the time mode
is not ISE mode.
Is that I have I got a sailor mouth. I worked at a tattoo shop for a long time, and that really rubbed off on me.
Irene was going on about tattoos earlier.
We don't need to turn this back into tattoo stream.
All right, that's true. I will say though that Kay does not have a Pokemon tattoo.
What? I have a Pokemon tattoo. I think I only have 1 Pokemon tattoo.
I'm disappointed in you.
Which is surprising, but it's a good one. I'll show you. And
is it in a Pokeball?
Yeah, it's a little tiny one. It's the
like,
size of a dime.
Didn't your brother do it?
Yeah, look at this baby thing.
I feel like I've seen it.
Look at that little.
It does.
Pokeball.
It looks really good.
It's the size of a dime.
Let me snap
That's
this.
impressive.
Oh wait, I don't have my camera on the screen anymore?
If I could lift my foot up to show the stream, I would, but I don't think I can physically do that.
No, probably not. I got it, though.
Look at those socks.
Look at some good socks.
Doesn't look right. Yeah, I guess to the camera, you can't see what's like below this line.
Yeah.
Kay said, a third, wait until you finish the game, then the Pokedex opens up more.
Does it? In LeafGreen, it does.
Does it? I don't know.
I didn't think it did.
Mustang said, I'm playing Pokemon Gold, like the virtual console of Pokemon Gold. I was really excited when those came out, and then I didn't play. I haven't touched them yet.
Good.
In classic Micah fashion. Get real pumped for a game, it comes out, and then I don't touch it for minimum 1 month.
How are you doing on Persona 5?
Haven't touched it. Let me tell you, Stardew Valley, though.
Weren't you like...
Holy cow.
Weren't you real hyped for...
I still am. My brother is many, many hours into that game. The timing just never matched up. Because I know that it came out just as I finished Final Fantasy 15. And I put over 100 hours into that game. And I knew that I was going to have to put in another 100 plus hours into Persona 5. And I wasn't ready at the time to dedicate that much money or that much time to another JRPG.
I see.
So I waited on it so long that I just never got to it. Purchased Blue on Virtual Console and played for like 40 minutes. Solid money spent. But you have it. And when they inevitably shut down the 3DS eShop
you'll have
2
it.
years from now, you have it.
You'll have it. At least with Gold, you get a free Celebi.
That's true. And I did get my Celebi.
I'm pretty sure I have Celebi.
I love Celebi. My mother was a Celebi.
My father was a Celebi.
As I once heard, money is no good in the banks. This kid.
That's a good motto. That's something you should get tattooed. Hey, I told this earlier. I'm gonna run this by you.
Okay.
Because you were on the Sun and Moon special.
Can we stop this from happening?
Probably.
All right, go ahead.
You were on the
Sorry.
Sun and Moon special.
Yes.
With Irene.
Yes.
So we talked about our experiences going through the game.
Yeah.
And we never talked about post stuff.
Oh, post game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone, not everyone, but people write in and they're like, when are you gonna talk about post? When are you gonna be talking about post? Especially since it's been so long.
Well, now's the time, I guess, huh?
I just caught some Ultra Beasts the other night.
I watched you. I mean, kind of watched you. I heard you catching Ultra Beasts.
But that's not what I want to bring up. Although maybe we'll get to that. What I do want to bring up is, do you remember on Melemele Island, there is like a house behind a motel, and then in the house is like parents that are missing a kid.
Yeah.
And in the room is a bunch of trophies and like broken. So it was clearly like an abusive household, right?
Yeah.
But the kid ran away.
Yes.
You know who that kid was?
I thought that the kid was the Elite Four, whatever her name was.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
No.
Who was the golfer?
No, it's not her.
Not her.
That's
Who was it?
That's what I kind of thought. It was Guzma.
Is this confirmed that it was Guzma?
Yeah, it's confirmed it was Guzma because he'll show back up in the house.
Oh.
Also, the thing that confirms it is all the trophies in the house. Greg cleared this up for me. Are second place trophies.
Oh.
And so Hala.
If you're not first, you're last.
So if Hala. Oh yeah, he does say that. He says that.
No, I don't think he says that.
I feel like he says that.
That's from what movie was that? Will Ferrell movie.
It's your boy. If you're not first, you're last.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah, he says that all the time.
His catchphrase is it's a hot, cold Talladega night.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
But that's why Hala is like, oh, you're a really good battler. I want to help you get better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm going fast. What does that mean?
Aaron, going.
Sonic?
Is that another thing from
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Talladega.
Talladega Nights.
I've never seen the movie.
It's pretty good.
I don't like Will Ferrell.
I'm not like, I kind of fell out of that too. Like I went through like a phase of I liked it all.
You went through a Will Ferrell phase?
I mean,
You were like, I
went through
can't
like
get
it
enough.
all happened at once. I feel like it was a really condensed like 5,
You saw
6
Elf.
years of Will Ferrell movies.
You saw Elf and you just couldn't help yourself.
Elf's pretty good.
Elf is pretty good. Elf or Elf?
Elf. They're both pretty good.
Hogs are back in Elf form.
Okay, so
What are you looking at?
I was looking at differences in Pokemon between Fire Red and Leaf Green because I couldn't remember. Do you have a Sandshrew?
I think so, yeah.
You have a Vulpix.
Oh yeah, we got Agent Picks.
You got a Bellsprout. I vaguely remember you catching a Bellsprout.
We just got Weeping Bell before you arrived.
Oh.
No Victory Bell, but we could get one because
Slowpoke?
we have
Well, you have Weeping Bell.
yeah, we have Weeping Bell, we have a Leaf Stone.
Slowpoke?
Cannot confirm.
Staryu?
No.
You got Pinsir in the thing.
Yeah. Give me up.
Magmar?
No, Magmar's not in our game.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you say you caught a Scyther?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pinsir. Isn't there a Chansey in the Safari Zone? Blue. Yes, I did lose my job today. I am unemployed.
You're fun employed.
No. There's nothing fun about the situation.
No, it's not.
What
is fun is that you get to do a really long stream.
I can't. Yeah, I do a lot. I'm trying to make the best of it. I have applied for one job since.
Not bad. That's pretty good for day one. I feel like a lot of people don't even bother.
No, I applied last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good. I feel like a lot of people don't even bother until like maybe a week after.
I was ahead of the curve. Well, a lot of people also get severance packages and they get to cash out their vacation.
That's true. Good point.
So they have time. I don't have that benefit. Yeah, so I didn't get a severance package. I didn't get my vacation cashed out. I want to be clear too. The company filed for bankruptcy, so it's not like I got fired or laid off because I wasn't needed.
Right.
Everyone lost their job.
It was a group effort.
Company effort.
Company effort.
$18-hour stream. I don't think that's gonna happen. I thought for a second that Pidgey survived that surf. I'm gonna get real worried. Blue, no worries. I mean, like, I don't know what to say when people say, like, sorry or, like, good luck.
Well, I mean, you kind of, it's a little bit different of a situation because you kind of knew it was, like, maybe coming.
Yeah.
Maybe not as quickly, but you were, like, kind of braced for it.
Well,
whereas I think if you just had no idea and you went in today and were blindsided and they were like, see ya, that maybe would be different.
I mean, I was kind of blindsided. I went in and they were
That's
like...
That's true.
That was actually exactly what happened.
See you later.
So I heard about this. We were told like a little over 2 weeks ago that, hey, the company is gonna have to file for bankruptcy. But there's Chapter 7. Close the door, turn off the lights, everyone go home. No job. Or there's something like Chapter 11, which Toys R Us just filed for, which is you accept bankruptcy, but then you kind of start over and you restructure.
Yeah.
So we were told that we were looking really good for Chapter 11. That's obviously they didn't want to go for Chapter 7. Chapter 11 looking really good, looking really jacked, baby.
Looking really jacked.
And there were 3 companies that were possible to invest in you. So it's important that when you file for Chapter 11, you have somebody to invest or like support you as you reestablish your company. And then on, I want to say like Friday or something, that pretty much all 3 companies backed out.
Yeah.
We were also in the middle of an eviction because we were filing for bankruptcy. We didn't have the money to pay the rent.
Correct.
And the landlord refused to work with us in the rental situation. And so they evicted us, which
is a pretty rough move, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about this, but I feel like that's a pretty rough move.
Yeah, I mean,
not try to.
Either way, they're not getting the rent, I guess, unless they lowered it somehow.
Yeah. I mean, they pretty much just cut out any possibility of
getting
money from the company.
So, with the fact that we do need to file bankruptcy, we can't move anywhere because we don't have any money. We're getting kicked out. And so when I got in this morning and everyone was standing in like a meeting, I was like, okay, they're going to tell us that Friday's going to be everyone's last day, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the severance package. You're going to be able to, you'll get paid all the week, and then we'll pay you out the rest of October. Because I heard rumors that we were going to get paid all of October.
Okay.
And the conversation went completely opposite. It was, hey, we're closing at 3 p.m. today. We're shutting off the website. We're packing the rest of the orders. We're going to put everything 50% off and just try to get rid of it. Your insurance ends at the end of the month, and you're only getting paid for last week and today. No severance package, no vacation paid out. I had a week of vacation that I don't see that money now. I would see that money if the bank comes, sells everything, they're satisfied with the debt, and then they use the rest of the money to pay out everyone's vacation.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen based on the amount of debt and what I know that is in those buildings.
Well, I mean, what about all of that, like the lab equipment? That's got to be.
I don't know.
Big money.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
I'm not 100% sure. I feel like all that stuff's very specialized, so it's probably big money, but not a lot of buyers. Yeah, I know, Senna, it's rough.
Ben from Idaho says, your Facebook post today was really meaningful. I've been watching your show for a long time, or listening, maybe? And I'm definitely joining Patreon today.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Look at that. The support, it seems, from the community has been pretty unreal.
Yeah, everyone's been great. And that's, that's the people that are in Slack or follow on Twitter and follow on Facebook, which is, not the entire audience. So I'll probably do the whole, on the next episode, hey, I lost my job.
Yeah.
Really, not that I wasn't pushing it super effective before. I mean, you've seen me work. I spend all my free time doing
You work
ISE stuff.
You work you worked 12 to 15-hour days.
Yeah.
There's
an item here.
You'd go to work and then you'd come home and do your second job pretty much full time.
Yeah. If the second job doesn't pay.
Yeah.
The Patreon's nice and appreciate everyone supporting, but
it's a difference too when the money that you're getting from the Patreon and the money that is going back into the show versus paying the bills, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I don't know if there's any good Pokemon. I don't think so in these areas. There's probably an item in here.
Just saw Paris is fun guy. Amazing.
Yeah, Paris is fun guy.
It's pretty good.
He's a fun guy.
This cat wants on my lap so bad right now. You want to come up here? You want to come party with the boys? Come on.
I see the good in it as I've come so far with the social media aspect of the podcast and doing audio and getting guests on.
Yeah.
That really there's an untapped audience in Twitch and YouTube that I could spend more time on now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
there we go.
When I say spend more time on, it just depends on how fast I run out of money.
Hello.
Hello. Get up here.
Ben says, isn't there a Ditto there?
We caught a Ditto earlier.
Did you catch a Ditto?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I don't know what we named him.
And start breeding away. Not to take anything away from that, this is effectively You lost your job.
Yeah.
And it's... I'm purely saying this because I was reflecting on a lot of things today.
Okay.
Once I heard the news. That job is where we pretty much met.
Yes. Yeah.
And spent like 3 years of our lives together.
Yeah.
Pretty much every day.
Well, we met before that, but it was like a weird coincidence that we came together. Lord Tech, thank you for the sub,
with
man.
The $10 sub.
$10 sub. That's
Woo!
the big money. That's getting me at least 2 meals at McDonald's.
That's 2 footlongs.
2
2 footlong subs. $9.99 sub. That's 2 subs. Thank you for the sub and the support.
That's like 3 bottles of Soylent, man.
Yeah.
Can we get some derpy emotes in the chat for those that are subbed? If you're not subbed, you can use the praise it. I like seeing that emote too. I love praise
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good emote. But I was thinking about it a lot today because I felt real bad about the situation because even though I haven't worked there for like almost 3 years, I knew you and you worked there, and I knew Eric who worked there, and everybody that I worked with while I was there. I felt real bad that it ended the way it did.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I had, it was like 6 years of memories there. It's kind of a bummer that it went out the way it did.
Just like, it sucks because you like see all these people trying super hard.
Yeah.
And it's like even today, so I normally work like 10 to 6. I get in a little later. I pretty much like Soylent through my lunch.
Yeah.
And
then
I go home.
Reminded me.
Soylent, if you're looking for sponsors, holla.
I mean, we're drinking one right now.
We're drinking one. We're talking about you. So they give us the speech this morning of like, hey, we're gonna shut the website down at 3. We're gonna pack the rest of the orders and we're gonna go home. Tell us that this is the last day. And my boss goes, if anyone wants to leave right now, I will hold nothing against you. Because, like, it doesn't matter if they work that day.
Right.
Like, everyone's getting paid for that last week and then today.
Yeah.
And it was just like, no one left.
That's pretty impressive.
And leadership is like 3 people there, and then there's 15 employees. And so I turned off the website at 3, and we got a ton of orders. If a company that you've been ordering from for several years says they're going out of business, and you can only order today,
yeah,
you're just gonna get swamped with orders.
Yeah.
It was our best sales day, I think, in over 2 years, and it was only like a 3-hour sale because we sent the email at noon.
Yeah.
And then we shut the website down at 3.
That's pretty impressive.
And so everyone's down there packing orders, and I'm working on the website, and I'm starting to clean out my office. And it's like 5:30, and I walk downstairs, and everyone is still packing orders.
Jeez.
And I'm just thinking to myself, you all could have left at 10.
Yeah.
You all could have just left. Like, staying here and working is nothing. Like, but
it's like it's over.
Right, it's over.
You could go home and nothing would change between now and when you leave.
Exactly. And it's seeing that and seeing like these people are still working and they don't have a job, and it just sucks because like employers would kill for people like that.
Right. Well, and I don't go into it too much, but I was looking at there were a lot of social media posts, talking about how you were going out of business and the website was closing down and thanking people and all that stuff. And I saw a lot of responses on stuff like that. That was all people who don't know the situation going, well, why didn't you do this, or why didn't you do that?
Or why did you tell us last week you were going out of business? I wish I would have known last week.
Yeah.
Please, like somebody would have.
But also when they're saying things like, why didn't you do this or why didn't you do that to try and stay in business? And I feel like even when I was there before I left, I feel like every day was a group of really talented, creative people trying to find new ways to not like reinvent themselves, but keep up with one of probably the fastest evolving. Get it? Evolving?
Evolving?
One of the fastest evolving industries in, I don't know, current business. Like, the vapor industry moves so lightning fast that it is really hard to keep up with, I think. And there was so much to say, like, why didn't you do this or why didn't you do that? Like, everything that everybody listed, I'm almost positive that they tried.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to say it from
I think one of the complaints
a
were
distance and say, like, oh, you should have done that. Mm-hmm. But you don't know, obviously they must have tried that and it didn't work. Like, it's not as easy as...
Like something as simple as somebody was like, you should have lowered your prices a long time ago. And for 6 months, everything was on sale on our website.
Yeah.
And it like rotated out because it wasn't everything. It was like, okay, this week it's these 10, next week it's these 10, and no one's ordering stuff every week. They're usually like one, like Soylent. I drink Soylent every single day. I don't order it every week. I order it once a month.
Right.
I'm good for the month.
Yeah.
So we set up a system like that. So it's like if you're ordering only these 2 items, just wait for every second week in the month, and it will be significantly cheaper.
Right.
Like we just like I don't know. I'm saying like a lot.
Mustang asks, Micah, what do you look like clean shaven? I'm curious.
I don't think
I'm curious too.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been clean shaven in over 10 years.
The wife likes the beard?
Yeah. She didn't love it as much when it was super long. She likes it shorter, a little bit more cropped. But it's not like, you know, she would see me with a long beard and be like, don't kiss me. Like, she just...
Did you condition this week?
Always condition.
Always.
If you got a beard, here's a pro tip. Condition it.
What about beard oil? What about beard oil?
Beard oil too.
Both?
Yeah.
Or one or the other?
I do both.
Okay.
I mean, not every day, but I probably should beard oil every day.
I'm not a fan of beard
Makes it
oil.
real soft.
It feels greasy.
I like the beard oil I have. It's like Wisconsin, what is it called? Woods. I think it's called Woods of Wisconsin.
Woods of Wisconsin.
It's from a local barber shop called Stag. They sell it there. It's called Woods of Wisconsin, and it smells
Is that your
wonderful.
barber shop of choice, Stag?
It is when I can get in there. My problem is that I usually don't get a haircut unless I have something that I have to do, and then I do it last minute.
Okay.
And it's not there are a couple barbershops that I go to that are like on the fly. I can get a cut.
I love on the fly cut.
I do too, but Stag is like you have
7
to book
months
an
out?
appointment at like minimum a week ahead.
Oh, rough.
Yeah, but that's just because they're really good. I had a guy who was like guest spotting. I don't know if you are familiar with this. Doing guest spots.
I'm gonna catch a sweeping bell.
Catch it.
We're gonna evolve one.
Yeah.
Keep another one.
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta have
living decks.
Gotta live a dex. Oh wait, no, we did the SBJ strategy. Throw the ball right away.
I don't know if you're familiar with like guest spots as a thing.
Guest spots?
Yeah.
Like when somebody appears on a podcast that they're not normally on?
No. So I mean that's like a guest. I guess that's a guest spot.
Yeah.
Maybe. But guest spots in a business.
Okay.
Like this was a big thing when I worked at the tattoo shop, and it's apparently because
we named the other Reaping Bell WoW, so we're just mixing up the O's and the W's here.
All right, looks good. I understand what you're doing. So apparently the like barbershop or hairstylist industry and the tattoo industry are very similar.
Okay.
Which makes sense because it's a business with multiple spaces where independent contractors work in those spaces.
Because usually you pay for your chair.
Yes, you rent your space,
Mm-hmm.
you pay out the owner, like maybe every month or every week, to be using that space, and then you get paid. You get paid somewhat off of tips. There's like a split percentage. So they would do guest spots.
Okay.
Where at the tattoo shop, where a tattoo artist from another city or sometimes another country who was traveling would come in and say, hey, can I do a guest spot here? And if they were friendly enough with somebody who rented a chair space, then they would say, yeah, you can use my chair for, 2 or 3 days or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just to like get people in. They do a percentage cut with them. It would get new people in. It would get people interested in that artist's work. It got the shop money. It was kind of like a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently they do that at barbershops too. And the last time I went to Stag, there was a guy from Canada who cut my hair.
Oh, yeah.
He was the
Did he say
coolest, nicest dude. And he was just like real sweet. He was probably one of the best haircuts I've ever had. And he gave me a comb with his barbershop printed on it. It was great. So if you're ever at a barbershop or you're ever at a tattoo shop and they got guest spots, probably worth it.
Will, good to see you.
What Ultra game are you getting, Micah? Would you go to the different version than the one you got previously, or would you double down? I played Sun. I'm probably gonna play Ultra Moon.
You making the ship?
I think I'm
making
gonna
the ship jump.
Make the ship jump.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna jump across. What are you doing? What did you play primarily, Sun?
Sun. I think we're gonna double down.
You double down with Ultra Sun? That's a bold move. Watch on the sink. Hello, Will.
Oh, look at this guy, Rocker Luca. This is the longest way to Sabrina in the entire world. Oh, you know what's coming up, Micah?
Sabrina?
Seafoam Cave.
Oh.
You know what's in Seafoam Cave?
Isn't it, Articuno?
No. The true legendary Pokemon. Ooh. Golduck.
Oh! You have your Master Ball ready?
I do have my Master Ball
All right,
ready.
now we're that's a big moment.
It is a big moment.
I feel like Irene should be here for this.
She's probably deep in Naruto. That doesn't sound right, but he's watching Naruto.
That's how you watch Naruto.
Deep.
I'm saying it the way that you say it.
I don't even know how to say it anymore.
I hear Twitch is doing the Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually enjoyed that TV show from the probably 24 episodes I watched of it.
Yeah.
Although I still don't understand why there's a big Yugi and why there's a little Yugi.
I never could quite get into it. I got into the card game a little bit.
Well, when you
And then fell out.
activate magic
quickly.
jammers and trap cards.
I didn't last long. I got like my Exodia pieces and I was like, okay, that's it. I beat Yu-Gi-Oh!
I got Exodia. I got White Eyes Blue Dragon. I got
Yeah.
Dark Magician.
Yep.
Those are the only 3 cards I know.
White Eyes Blue Dragon, is that what you said?
White Eyes Blue Dragon. Oh, we can surf now.
The classic White Eyes Blue Dragon. Choice words, oh boy. Almost had a spit take.
White Eyes Blue Dragon. Is Aaron still hanging out with us?
Yeah, Aaron's still kicking.
I bet
it.
Aaron loved Yu-Gi-Oh! He screams like a Yu-Gi-Oh guy to me.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
I feel like that
Heart
was,
of the cards, man.
I feel
Heart
like that
of
was
the cards.
an insult, but I'm not 100%
Nah,
sure.
Heart of the cards. Aaron was very into the Pokemon TCG with me. Aaron and I, this is a throwback story. Aaron and I went out. We bought some TCG cards. We decided to get back into it.
He said, heck no.
Heart of the cards, man. We buy a bunch of cards, right? We decided to get in, and then I had a listener write in and say that they live in Milwaukee and that we should come to the Pokemon League on Sundays at Bayshore. And they love the show. So Aaron and I decide one weekend. Aaron and I used to work together. Micah replaced Aaron in my life, so.
Sorry, Aaron.
I moved to one job, replaced. Both had beards.
Well, this is awkward.
Micah has a luscious head of hair. Aaron does not.
Jeez. Blowing this guy up. This nice guy is sitting in here hanging out all night. You're just putting him through the ringer.
Fun guy. That's Aaron. He's a fun guy. No, Aaron's great.
Sino, Will says hi.
So we
Staring at the greens.
we get to the Pokemon League. There's a ton of kids and other people, and this youngster runs up to us and goes, "Hey, are you SBJ from It's Super Effective?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And he's like, "Oh my god, I listen to your show. I'm a huge fan." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And he goes, "Can you sign one of my Pokemon cards?"
What?
And I go, yeah. He pulls out, I could be remembering this wrong, but he pulls out a Golduck.
That's incredible.
And I sign it, right? And
did you write something on it when you signed it, like hang in there?
I don't think I did. It could have been a Farfetch too, but I'm pretty sure it was a Golduck because
Okay.
Golduck is pretty dominant, not dominant, but pretty easy to find in any format. That person turned out to be Kid Stark.
Oh! Does he still have it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I bet you he's got it framed somewhere.
I don't know.
In like a box.
Let me tell you, Kid was way nicer before we became friends.
Before you actually knew him?
Yeah. He's like a very sweet, charming dude.
I mean, I've never like hung out with Kid Stark. I've met him, right? I met Kid.
Yeah, you met Kid. You met him at MGC.
Yes. And he seems like a sweet kid.
He is really great. He's really smart too. Like, especially when it comes to like the TCG and like being a competitive player and understanding the format.
Wow. Involved in the victory bell.
A very wow moment. Kurt, yes, I lost my job today. Well, I hate saying that because it makes it sound. Does that make it sound like I got fired or like laid off? Like,
I think to people who don't know what happened, yeah, I think it sounds like you just got fired.
The whole company went under. So all 18 people that worked there lost their job today. I was one of them. So if you have any questions regarding said job loss, please feel free to ask them. I'm very open of talking about it. I could totally see why people wouldn't though.
Whole chat's pressing F to pay respect. For
my job loss or for like
for your job loss?
Being friends with Kid.
Wow. Woof. Will says, "Old Kid Stark."
Old Kid Stark. Kid's great.
Curtis says, "Sorry to hear that, man." Moment of silence.
Yeah,
chat.
it's all good. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apply for another job tomorrow. I already have it pulled up on my computer. I just gotta rework the resume. So.
How is Will up this late? Says Tough Bunny.
Yeah, that's the real question. Tough Bunny's here. Good to see you, man. I don't think Tough Bunny's done the raid in Destiny. We've definitely raided with him, so we gotta get him through.
I would love to do that raid again. As much as I was upset while it was happening, I loved it.
Yeah. Kay,
It's a really good raid.
we gotta get Kay through the raid. Kay, I know you have a posse. You have a squad of very nice gentlemen I met the one time. More than happy to get your squad through the raid as well.
Raid squads.
Can I put professional Destiny Sherper on my resume?
What did you say?
Sherper?
Sherper?
Yeah, one who sherps.
I didn't know if you said
Sherbert.
no. Never mind. Sherper. Destiny Sherper.
Yeah.
You mean Sherpa, right?
Sherpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, depending on the job, I think you can put that on your resume.
I haven't done gardens and callus, but next week I am good.
That's what I heard.
Oh, no, that's not what I said. You gotta get Aaron through the raid as well. That's my only joy with the raid, is getting people through it. I don't care about the loot.
We talked about this on The Carve, about getting people through, like, low rank, and how it's really enjoyable doing that, but then you never wind up actually doing anything beyond that yourself. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. I like doing stuff like that.
Well, you're almost there. You gotta be 280. 280 is a good level for the raid. I'm sure you'll get there if you do a little bit of Iron Banner.
It's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yeah. Only your joy is getting me through that raid. Oh man, I almost lost my mind when Aaron was like striker during Axis. Please switch to defender. Please.
He said I would hate getting me through it.
I will say though, striker is the preferred class for Callus.
You have been my personal raid escort for every raid.
Every raid, yeah.
Every single one.
We spent 4 hours on Callus.
Yeah, and we spent a total of 40 minutes to do Crota in its entirety. Because I didn't do it when it first came out. By the time I did it,
did we also only like
you guys knew how to roll it?
We also
really
like
fast.
4-man Crota, I think.
Yeah, we 4-manned it and did it in like 40 minutes.
I'm a wicked sword bearer, I'll tell you that.
It's pretty good.
Only the start with you guys that first night. Oh yeah. That was Wrath of the Machine that Nick was with. Remember that? I think it was Wrath of the Machine. I don't remember the pattern here. I'm just gonna keep going.
Iron Banner Week. Great. They change anything? Is anything like new about it, or is it just go do?
I think it's just collect tokens, hand in tokens to vendor. Vendor drops engrams.
Sounds about right.
The Destiny way.
Noticing the theme with this game.
I will say though, I'm very happy with Destiny 2. But I feel like I'm done with it in a way of I'm missing a couple exotics, I'm missing a couple emblems.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the need to like get those because I know when an expansion comes out and I play, I will get them naturally.
Yeah.
Whereas Destiny 1, I felt like I couldn't stop playing because I didn't get everything.
Yeah, I can understand that. I still have a handful of little things like getting my Warlock through the story, getting my Titan through the story.
Yeah.
And then doing a prestige something, like a Nightfall.
Oh, sure.
Just to get that trophy. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I'm never going to get to the lighthouse.
Not with that attitude.
It's not the attitude, it's that I'm being realistic. I know my abilities, and my abilities do not include being good enough and competitive
to
get to the lighthouse.
I know some guys.
You think you could carry me to the lighthouse with the right people? Because I don't know that that's possible.
I think I could, yeah.
I don't know if I could go flawless ever.
I think you could. I would maybe even substitute myself out because I don't think I'm that good at trials. But I enjoy trials a lot.
I'm pretty okay with, like, it's good. Like, I got to the
Spire.
The Spire once, and I saw it, and I was like, this is cool. But I don't, like, I would be okay if it never happened, I guess, is what I mean. Like, it would be cool if I got there, but if it didn't happen...
It's pretty cool when you get there.
No love lost.
Mustang!
It's been fun, everyone. Thank you for a great stream.
Thank you, Mustang. If you're following the series, it will be up on YouTube for anything you miss, so...
Catch it on the old YouTubes.
We're just biting away.
Have a great night. Thanks for coming by.
Frosting's just a biting machine. How's our follows looking?
You know?
Oh, you're missing. We got 4.
I am missing. I don't know. What is this? Oh, is that?
What is
Oh,
what?
because it's a 24-hour clock?
What's a 24-hour clock?
I see it.
Oh, yeah.
What it's tracking. Cordon Bleu, thank you for the follow. K Koal9, thank you for the follow. B King.
The Burger
Is that
King?
the Burger King?
Burger King, we're looking for sponsorship.
Thank you for the
I
follow.
love a Whopper.
And Ben from Idaho, thank you so much.
What if Ben was actually from Ohio?
What a swerve that would be.
He really pulled the rug out from under us.
And thank you, Lortech, again for the Tier 2 subscription. Did you see? I'm sure probably you did, because this was probably before I was here, but did you see that Aaron
Did use his Twitch Prime, yeah.
subbed up?
Good guy Aaron over here. He wanted to use the derp. He wanted to derp it.
For anybody that doesn't know and is watching and just hanging out, may not be aware, I know that maybe you don't necessarily want to sell out, but I will for you.
Okay.
It is still, I think, is it still September?
Till the 18th.
Till the 18th, it is September, which means that $5 subscriptions to your favorite Twitch channels, including this one,
Your boys Guzmas.
your boy Guzma, are half off. However, the channel still gets the full amount that they would get with a normal sub.
Yes.
So basically, you get half off the cost of a subscription. This gentleman here, who needs it, gets all of the money that he would normally get. You get this sweet PKMNcast derp emote to use in any chat all across Twitch. If somebody that you know, and if we're not live and somebody that you know is streaming some, I don't know, Pokemon, they're doing some shiny hunts or something, and they're shiny hunting a Pikachu, and maybe they get the encounter the shiny Pikachu, but they're so caught up in the method of just running or resetting that they reset on the shiny Pikachu. Then that is a perfect example of where you can use your Pikachu.
I feel like that is no shiny streamer ever.
I feel like...
Have you ever seen a shiny streamer?
I have seen that many times.
Really?
Yes. Because when you're around, like, Encounter 1000, and you're in the swing of, like, just resetting and talking to chat, and you see it and maybe don't, you're just like...
Yeah.
You're in that mode.
You're already hitting the reset button?
You're already hitting the reset button.
Oh, man.
And it's gone. Pretty good.
That's probably brutal. I could never stop reset. I think we got 2 more battles before we get to Sabrina here.
Will says, my biggest problem is I prefer playing Monster Hunter.
Over Destiny?
Oh. What HR are you in?
XX?
In Double Cross, Will?
Oh, I should have planned this better. Oh boy. Sabrina's definitely weaker than Koga. I'm not sure what the order is. I can never remember if you're supposed to verse Sabrina before Koga.
I believe so, yes.
Oh no. I wasn't expecting a critical.
Oh wait, no. I think Sabrina is supposed to be after Koga. I don't know, I don't remember.
But after you beat Silphco, which is in Saffron,
yeah,
Sabrina opens up.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't remember what's the best way to look is the best way to find out is look at your badge holder. My dog fell asleep on my leg.
Wait, does Tri Attack not affect?
Oh, playing Monster Hunter over Destiny. Got it.
HR2, what's taking you so long?
You want to do some hunts? Let's do some hunts, Will. I'm like getting ready to go to bed when you're up, when you wake up in the morning. So it's a perfect time for us to get a couple hunts in and call it a day.
That's true.
It's almost like we need somewhere we can organize these. Did everybody get your Charizards and your Marsh Shadows?
I was, last night, get all my Ultra Beasts.
Yeah.
Get my Necrozma.
Yeah.
Get my Charizard.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm going to get Marsh Shadow.
Charizard specifically.
I'm going to get my Marsh Shadow. I set aside a Destiny Mega Blocks thing because I wanted my Destiny code.
Yeah.
And then I lost my job. And I wasn't feeling up to going to GameStop.
Well, you can take solace in that it's free to go in and get a Marsh Shadow code.
That's true. And then I thought, should I get the Destiny thing? It's like $15. It gets me, I really want the emblem. I was like, I probably shouldn't spend $15 on something that it's just...
That's not a necessity?
Yeah, right, correct.
I can understand that.
It was like on Friday, I went to Meijer.
Yeah.
Saw they had the Shining Legends box sets.
Ah.
They were $54. They were $5 over market price. So I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be $50.
Can Meijer do that? Isn't Meijer just like Walmart or Target? Like, aren't they kind of...
Maybe everyone's pricing them cheaper, and
by...
maybe 55 is the retail, but everyone's pricing it at 49.
Interesting.
Doesn't
Amazon have it for like 45 or something?
Yeah, I think Amazon had it for 45.
Get the Destiny Mega Blocks. As well.
And I was like, I could possibly lose my job this week, so maybe I shouldn't buy the $50 one. I'll just get the $17 one. Clearly the right call.
The best call.
And I pulled a full art breeder, so that was pretty exciting.
You got a full art breeder?
Full art breeder.
Wait, TCGO or?
Real life.
Real life.
Real life full art breeder.
Man, I love the real life cards though. Like the TCGO is awesome, and it's really great, and it's way better than I feel like any online card game that's also a physical card game that I've
I was going to say, Hearthstone takes the cake there.
Absolutely. But Hearthstone's not physical.
Yeah.
As far as physical goes, it's really great. It's a really great online version of the game. But I love having those physical cards in my hand.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
Jelly,
I'm collecting the full art supporters. This Tough Bunny.
I love the not sleeving, not buying sleeves.
Man, I love that though.
I also love
having the feeling of sliding that card into
I love
that
having
sleeve.
3 Tapu Leles, but like 17 decks with Tapu Leles in it.
That's true. I mean, it's hard to argue with the convenience of being able to like not.
Oh, I guess Sabrina is after Koga.
Being able to use like multiple cards in multiple decks without having to physically like switch them out.
Yeah.
Or reorganize. Almost bought some TCG cards today. Couldn't bring myself to spend money on cards that will just sit.
You can always sell them.
Let me tell you.
Like,
I don't have that.
Okay, you can always. I usually just sell my cards to Cool Stuff Inc. Or somewhere else because I deal with the hassle of eBay. Oh, I guess we didn't battle you.
See, back in the day.
Back
in my day.
You trade those on the school floor.
I would get a full set of something in Magic the Gathering, or get
like a full box.
Well, oops. Yes, but more often than not, we would open booster boxes. But I mean, like get the full set of whatever the expansion was in like a binder with sleeves, and then just take that in and be like, here, just buy this.
Buy the full set.
Yeah. And subtracting the cards that I need for decks.
Oh.
Or get a play set of something that I wasn't going to use but was selling really well, and then just take it and sell it.
Yeah.
But that's when we had a lot more physical card stores that we were dealing in.
Yeah.
We'll just buy your cards right from you.
This Encore lasts forever.
Just keeps going.
Ooh. I think my problem is I have a full art Guzma, which is one of the more expensive cards in the game.
Yeah.
$55, I think.
That's pretty amazing.
It's an easy $55.
Yeah.
But I love how good full art Guzma looks.
It's pretty great. Wasn't there somebody at the Gen Con tournament that we were at, the like pre-release tournament or whatever, that got a full art Guzma?
I think so, and then somebody also got like full art Golisopod.
And there was somebody there that was like really bummed because they were collecting all the full art supports.
Yeah. There's always somebody like that though. They're looking for... I'm not really sure where I'm going.
Let's get back into the TCG. Will says 2K. It's you have to at this point. Like if I'm actively going to the store and buying cards,
Regretting?
and regretting it, and you're actively playing online, it's the two of you have to at this point.
It's
a requirement.
It is an expensive hobby,
It is.
and I do not wish it on anyone. I get personal enjoyment out of opening packs though.
Yeah. Like online or
Both.
they do make opening the packs in the TCG online really exciting.
Yeah. I know it's not this side that connects.
You just keep going until you get there.
Yeah, it's definitely on this side. Somewhere over here is what connects over to her.
There it is.
No, it's not this one.
Oh,
She's
that's-
one down.
Oh.
And none of those in that room connect to her.
Oh, I see. She's got the
This is the same.
platform.
It could be this area. Nope. There's probably like a trick to this. I'm sure these people tell you. Oh, guess not.
Remember, I'm invested in Vanguard. That's right. Cool Gabe says, you just lost your job, so the only logical thing to do is go hog ham on the TCG.
Hog ham. Probably not a smart decision.
Megalite says, I hate this puzzle. It's pretty rough. I
don't remember being
just
it this hard.
Yeah, I don't either. I remember, like, just going in the same direction and eventually I got there. Maybe that wasn't the case. I still have to learn Vanguard, says Tough Bunny. Will, I asked if you would teach me Vanguard, and you said you would, but you haven't. I don't know that it looks really complicated, but the cards look really cool.
Yeah. I feel like I definitely have hit every portal at this point, because this is the one right above her, and we checked all of these.
Let me see this.
Hold on, I haven't checked all these, I don't think.
I went hog ham on some chicken wings on Saturday. Nobody laughed.
What?
What? Excuse me?
Alright, this one takes you to the guy up.
It is neither complicated nor cool. Vanguard. I don't know, it looks cool. You got a lot of stuff on those cards.
Yeah, they do. Giving Yu-Gi-Oh! A run for their money with text. It's this one.
There it is. Man, let me tell you, the like card design for Yu-Gi-Oh! That hasn't changed since the beginning really sucks. Those borders, that like card template.
Pokemon's the same way though. The back of a Pokemon card is exactly the same.
Well, that's the same, but the borders for everything has changed multiple times. And I feel like it's in a really good place now. Compared to like some of the in the middle stuff where it was like, here's some, I don't know, like swooshes on the bottom of the card, and here's like some zigzags and some. Every piece of text has like an inner drop shadow.
Joke's on you, Kadabra, because you're dead.
Yu-Gi-Oh's cards are so ugly. They're pretty ugly. Hard to get into the TCG here with no one to play with. Sure, there's always the online, but it's not the same enjoyment. I agree. I would agree with that. But I think Milwaukee's probably got a little bit, right?
Milwaukee has a pretty good TCG scene. I heard it really suffers in Minnesota.
We could probably call up Kid Stark and get the full spiel on the Milwaukee TCG scene.
I actually did a podcast with Kid about the TCG just like a week ago. I haven't edited it.
Edited.
I was gonna do like a bonus episode.
Considering how the only time I played in person was at Gen Con. But it was amazing, right?
It was fun. Your wife loved it.
Yeah, she did. She really loved it.
Was she a Magic the Gathering player?
She was not. She always wanted to learn, and I always said that
you don't want to learn?
Yeah, pretty much. She'd be like, I want to learn how to play a card game. You should teach me how to play a card game. And I'd always be like, no.
Nah.
Nah.
And then you bring out Yu-Gi-Oh! And you go, you've activated my trap card. And then she goes, you've activated my Magic Jammer. You've activated my Magic Jammer.
Only scene here is Magic, so I'm going to stick to that mainly. I have tried to get back into Magic, and I mostly just stop myself before I get too deep in it, because I know what that addiction is like. It's not great, but I did it for a long time. And I loved it, and I can tell that I would love it again.
Uh-huh.
But it would only be a matter of time before it was like a monthly to bi-weekly occurrence of buying like a booster box.
I haven't gone that far.
And not being able to afford that.
If I had a job, the Ho-Oh Collector's Edition Premium TCG box that comes out at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Whew.
Woo!
That looks real good.
Well, don't count your nickels yet. I don't know if that's a saying, but maybe something will pop up between now and then.
You're saying you're going to buy me the box?
No, I mean like a job.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a future job will buy you the box.
Oh, okay. It's part of the hiring agreement?
Yeah. Listen, I'll work here for whatever you want, but you gotta buy me that whole box.
It's like when people argue for more vacation or more pay in the job interview.
Yeah.
I'm arguing for a TCG box.
We're willing to offer you a lifetime supply of cafe lattes, and I'll take it. Your money's no good in the banks as well.
It's good in the bank because no more money is going into the bank.
It's good. Money's no good in the bank when money can actively leave the bank.
A steady flow of money was going into my bank.
I just go for singles, sadly also expensive. Yeah, that's mostly what I did too.
That's the thing about like the Pokemon TCG. If you want to get in right now, you need 2 to 3 Tapu Leles, and they're $55 a piece.
Yeah.
You can't not have.
I told Steve this story a while ago, and Tough Bunny probably knows what I'm talking about, but when we were talking about cost of singles and like rare cards.
Thank you for the follow, Sonic Master.
Sonic Master 45.
Got him. You got the Venomoth, not Sonic Master.
We got both of them. Caught you in a Premier Ball. When I quit Magic for the like last, I've hopped into it every now and then since, but the last like final straw was when Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Oh yeah.
Was the like big, if you didn't run 4, there was no point in even playing. And it got to a point where it was like $120 a card. And pretty much every deck required 4 of them, which was an investment of pretty much $500 per deck. Bare minimum. And that was the point that I was like, I can't. And then shortly after that, when people were buying them at that price,
right,
then Wizards said, hey, it's banned. And now all of that money that people spent was pretty much useless. That was the point that I was like, I can't do that. I can't do it anymore.
I think we beat Sabrina.
You did it.
I think so. Gotta hit this flamethrower.
Hit that flamethrower.
Right into its temple.
Sonella, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome.
Thank you.
To the podcast. Welcome to the PKMNcast.
I left Pokemon. I felt at a good time.
Look at that. This loss shocks me. I thought it says this loss shook me.
But a loss is a loss. Why is it a marsh?
Is I don't know. That's a really good question. Jane Cobb says, MTG talk. I love it.
Everyone has psychic
I
power.
stopped at duels. I'm going to Google that. Why is it called the Marsh Badge?
Just don't realize it.
She's not in a marsh. She's in a city.
I think I stopped at a good time with the Pokemon TCG.
Yeah?
Yeah, it got bad, and then it got good. When I was still playing, you could still attack on turn 0, so donks were still a thing.
Donks.
The donk.
New Donk City.
Donks were still a thing, and then it was maybe 6 months after I left, they changed that rule. So on turn 0, you can't attack. Turn 1, you can start attacking.
I'm going to read this out loud. Can I read this out loud?
Sure. Is it fanfic?
It's pretty well written. No, it is not fanfic.
Okay.
Sabrina, the very cool psychic type gym leader.
You said this is very well written.
Saffron City Gym.
Uh-huh.
Hands out the Marsh Badge, which seems to be oddly named for a psychic gym leader and seems better suited for a water or grass type gym leader. The other Kanto leaders have well-named badges, such as Brock with the Boulder Badge and Blaine with the Volcano Badge. So why is the name of Sabrina's badge so misfitting, or why isn't it? And this says, badge types often refer to the color of the badge or the type which the gym leader uses. However, the Japanese version of the Marsh Badge actually means gold badge, a reference to the color of the Marsh Badge, which is in fact gold. The reason it is called Marsh Badge is because of the Game Freak logic and or bad translators.
That didn't help at all. That didn't help at all.
No, it didn't. That actually didn't help.
I never thought...
Okay. So the Japanese version, in Japanese, if you take the literal translation of what the Japanese characters mean, it translates to gold badge.
That still doesn't explain why they just didn't name it the gold badge.
You're right. It may be because marshes sometimes are associated with swamp monsters. This isn't working at all.
No.
I'm sorry I took us on this journey.
I didn't think about this when I was a kid, but when you want to go to Cinnabar Island,
yeah,
you could just fly to Pallet Town and surf south. Look at the path. It's like 1/5 the distance of water.
You're right.
What we're about to cross is probably the worst part of the game.
But it's not the worst part because halfway there you get the Pokemon that means the most.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me catch up with chat here. Last card I bought was $321. I need 3 more of them.
Perfect.
For Magic?
Perfect. That sounds
I'm never getting back into that game. Will says the carve is better than Pokemon Podcast.
That's arguable.
Debatable. The hottest gym leader, says Aaron. Okay. Listen. It's your prerogative, alright? Got bad, then it got good. Kay says, I would always skip the Articuno Cave. So this is maybe like a better... It's still not an explanation, but it's better than what I just read. The first response I read. They said, there's no proper explanation as to why the Marsh Badge was called the Marsh Badge. There are many assumptions as to why this has happened. To add even more suspense, the funny thing is that Koga/Janine, the Poison-type gym leader, gives out the Soul Badge, something one would think would relate to psychic ability. Many think it was an error in programming or a typical translation error. However, this assumption might be wrong.
Yeah.
So if the Marsh Badge
is associated with poison.
Yes.
Swamp.
And the Soul Badge would probably make more sense being...
I think I do remember this now.
With being Sabrina's badge.
If you're not first, you're last.
If you're not first, you're last.
Guzma wouldn't make these mistakes.
I'm going fast. This only supports this controversy a little. The Japanese translation for the badges were Gold Badge Marsh and Pink Badge Soul. Of course, it doesn't really support the theory at all, but it gives some distinction. A soul could refer to as a pink, and a marsh could be referred to as gold or dark yellow anyway. Makes sense in a way, though. There is no real understanding as to why this exists. If I had to guess
You're
based
going
on
down
this,
a deep rabbit hole here.
it makes more sense to me that they looked at the pink badge and the gold badge and they said, okay, we got to translate these into something else for English.
Mm-hmm.
And they went, why don't we name the one with the psychic stuff the Soul Badge, and we'll name the one with the poison stuff the Marsh Badge. And they went, okay, sounds good. And then whoever was like the final touch in programming that accidentally swapped them, and nobody really cared or noticed. Because it's the 90s and it's a game that like they probably didn't really know was going to do as well as it did.
Yeah.
And they were probably like, all right. And then
Good
at that
enough.
point, it was too late. Like, you can't really change that because it's so iconic. It's such an iconic thing in the game.
Pokemon needs to do some retcon in here.
I have a lot of questions.
Oh yeah, this is our Pikachu, but because of the green screen, it has some green in him. He definitely has some green in him.
Gotta. Because it's gone. Where's the,
What are we looking for?
Stream.
The stream? Go back to Chrome. It's just the...
What is happening?
You have like 7 tabs open. Did you X out Chrome?
No. Oh, you know, because it's
Oh, yeah.
separate.
Stream is first one?
Oh, you don't have the, like, control up anymore.
No, yeah.
Got it.
It uses way too much battery power if I keep the control up.
I see.
We're gonna run out of Thunderbolts.
I love that this just goes up into, like, space.
Keeps going, never
It
ends.
just keeps going. I'll put that Pikachu back right there.
Man, how's it 1 a.m.? Oh,
It's 1? Goodness. I lay down to take a nap at like 7
p.m.
6 or 7.
7 a.m.
Actually I laid down to take a nap at like 5. And I
Okay.
set my alarm for like 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Apparently I was very tired because I slept through it and woke up at 9 p.m.
Today.
tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling good.
Feeling like you can go.
I'm feeling like I can go, but I'm also really disappointed because it means I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Is it possible to get Tentacruel by wild encounters? I think so.
Are you looking for a Tentacruel?
I mean, you might as well.
Oh, as opposed to Tentacool? Like, can you get the evolution?
Yeah, because I don't want to evolve
Random
it.
encounters? I don't know. I don't know.
Chat, give me a name.
Need a name for Tentacool.
Drifts in shallow seas, anglers who hook them by accident often punished by their stingers. This What stands out on this page to you?
That it's 100 pounds?
Yeah!
That's pretty hefty.
What kind of jellyfish is 100 pounds?
I mean, it's also, I guess, yeah, 2 feet, like,
What,
3 feet.
What is chat saying?
Trap card. That's a pretty good one. Tento Lame says WB Matt. LL Cool J is pretty good.
I like Trap Card.
Trap card or LL Cool J?
Well, if Aaron didn't love Yu-Gi-Oh so much, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You know, for someone who claims to not love Yu-Gi-Oh, you really picked quite the name for this Tentacool, Aaron.
Why can't the anime they show on Twitch not be Digimon? Why is it Yu-Gi-Oh?
Wait, why can it not be Digimon?
Yeah, because you know they're showing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Why couldn't it be Digimon?
Yeah, why is it not?
Oh, why
Yeah.
is it not Digimon?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, they're showing Yu-Gi-Oh and Ruby, I believe.
I don't know what Ruby is.
Ruby is
Ruby and Sapphire?
Rooster Teeth's anime that they made that apparently is very good.
What are you on Cerebi for? What are you looking up over here?
I was gonna pull up the decks,
What decks?
the Fire Red Leaf Green decks,
What?
so I could tell you if Tentacruel. Do you not want me to tell you?
No, I mean I'm cool with it.
Alright.
I just think that there are better decks to use.
Well, let
Look
me tell
at this scroll thing. I love Joe. Me and Joe get along.
you.
Look at this page.
I have like exclusively used Cerebi for the last like, I don't know, 20 years or whatever. Not 20 years, however long Cerebi.
I think I've been using Pokemon Database because it's very easy to you go like look up a Pokemon and then on the top are tabs and
Yeah.
you pick the generation up there.
But you can do that over here. There's
Well,
something about this.
First you gotta squint your eyes because
There's-
the font is 6 pixels big.
There's something about this 2002 website charm that I still love, okay? Let's see.
Joe's so funny when people complain about his site. He's
You
very
know, it's pretty
self-aware.
great. I think that makes it better.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally surfed.
You can get it from random encounters, it looks like, but
What's the catch rate?
it says
Or I mean, the
1
encounter
island,
rate.
5 island, Bond Bridge, 5 isle meadow, green path, Icefall, Click Cave floor 1, Kindle Road. I don't think where you are you can get it in
This
random
doesn't give me
encounters,
catch rates?
but- I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't-
I guess I'm just gonna
doesn't look
surf
like
again.
it.
Usually it'll say like route.
I think it depends on where it is.
I think it'll say like on Pokemon database it'll say like route 14, 5% encounter.
Well, you know what? Call up Joe. Be like, what's your catch rates on there?
I'll just ask him. Hey Joe, what's the encounter rate in LeafGreen, Tentacool?
Can you tell
I'm
me?
sure he knows right off the top of his head. He knows everything.
You were cool with it? Don't you mean Tentacool? Drew, what's going on?
Drewski,
Drewski, Drew. The old Drew.
Here, I'm gonna look up on database. You swim through this
No, I got
water.
you. I
You
got
swim
you.
through this.
I want to see what this looks like, anyways.
I don't want to swim. Look at how many swimmers there are.
Let me tell you what I definitely don't want to do.
You want to battle Polytoads and Staryu's?
No.
Top of the page. What are you scrolling?
I'm looking at these Pikachus with the hats.
They're pretty cute.
They're pretty cute. Oh, that's today. New Pikachu today.
The rotation happened, yeah.
What hat is it today? Unova hat. Get that, which is arguably a pretty cool cap.
What? You know it was this one.
No, that's Sinnoh.
What?
That's the Sinnoh
Oh,
cap.
that's Sinnoh, yeah. I got the Sinnoh one.
I like the Unova cap.
The red one?
Yeah. It's a pretty cool. It's a cool hat. Nice hat you got. All right. What am I looking at? How do you even navigate this
Just
thing?
type in a Pokemon name.
Oh my god.
Tentacruel.
Tentacool.
There you go. Look at that. All right.
Sheesh. Give me sidebars I can't read.
What?
And I'd
go
be
back
happy.
up. You're already loving this, aren't you? Where does it say
Locations.
game? There you go. Locations. Fire red, leaf green. Well, I don't know what this is called.
I don't know. It's not any of these. Water path, maybe? I don't think that's right, though.
I don't think so either. I'm out of thunderbolts.
Where's the catch rates?
I don't know. That's weird. Oh, here it is. Right here, right here. Go back. There. 1/4.
What does that mean?
Rare. That means rare.
1/4 of a circle.
Of a pie.
What does that
Core,
mean?
this is
And then when I
excellent.
hover over it to get more details, I get a question mark cursor.
says
And it
rare.
says rare. Thank you.
I don't see the problem.
What
Kay,
is this?
have a good night, Kay.
Kay's
Sleep well.
leaving.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the sub, Kay. You're too good to me.
Kay, you're sweet, man. We love you. Can't wait to see you. Just come visit. You just come visit?
He usually does in December. Drives up here for a couple days.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, you're always welcomed in this house.
Get over here. It's a 1/4 of a pie. What does that mean?
1/4 of a pie.
Is it 25%?
No,
What's a pie?
Probably 5. I feel like if it's rare, you're looking at 5%.
So the pie is, if it's a 1/4 of a pie, that pie is a 20% pie.
Here's the thing. Let's back up. The fact that it shows that it exists is all that matters. Because even if it said 50% or if it said 5%, the game's gonna RNG you anyways. It's not like you can do something specifically to get this Pokemon to appear. You just know it's there. And that's what you need.
But this will tell you where are we? Cerebi does the same. Like
You're on Bulbapedia, you're on Cerebi, you're on database.
We got a lot of stuff.
And we
up
still
right
don't
now.
have a catch rate.
We still don't have any catch rates here.
Oh, I need to go. I need to heal.
Can I search within this? Is this gonna get me somewhere?
It should. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just yawning.
Late. Now you make me yawn.
It didn't help that I've been up since 8 a.m.
How do I navigate this? Here we go.
It's like
Nope, that's the anime.
It's
Here
like
we
you
go.
forgot to use the internet.
No, that's the.
Those are decks.
Here we go. Okay, Treasure Beach, Kindle Road.
It's the same
Bond Bridge.
information.
No, that's not necessarily true yet. Let's say, I don't know, Water Path.
Water Path. Yeah, that's where we are,
That's
right?
where you are.
No,
Okay.
this isn't it.
No, that's definitely not
This
it.
is definitely not it, but does it have catch rates?
It does have catch rates. We have a winner, Bulbapedia, with the actual catch
So
rate.
Cerebi did not have catch rates.
Cerebi and Pokemon DB do not have catch
Pokemon
rates.
DB do have catch rates.
No, they don't.
They do.
Absolutely not. I could put any graphic up next to something and say that's the catch
The
rate.
fact of the matter
and
is,
it doesn't have to actually matter.
You know that it's at least there.
Tell you what, the catch rate's 12. Do you believe me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the problem. Pretty much Pokemon DB and Cerebi have the exact same information.
No, because DB has the pie chart.
But the pie chart's meaningless.
No, because the pie chart at least tells you if it's there or not.
That doesn't. The fact that it lists the location tells you that it's there.
I guess.
Pretty sure you're on Route 1920, and according to Bulbapedia, there is no Tentacruel encounters, just Tentacool in the water. Other Pokemon available via fishing. There we go.
I'm not fishing.
So when you get to the islands, though,
I'm also,
then you can start the Tentacruel encounters.
I'm also
I think in the cave too.
about to put on some repel, I'll tell you that.
Irina's probably trying to sleep. Like, what are they doing?
Nah, she's probably knocked out. Yes, this is the noise machine up there.
Down here screaming about catch rates and pie charts. Thank you, K. Koal.
Cakewalgots are back.
Green Path, Outcast Island. I don't remember what these locations actually
Yeah,
are.
it's been a while. I also don't like how the Pokemart is through this maze of a zoo. We're gonna see a lot of new Pokemon, so we gotta stock up here.
Stock up. The Water Labyrinth, on the other hand, which is not where you are, not anywhere near where you are.
We need to stock up on these.
Thanks for the shout out. Hopefully you'll see me on Slack/Patreon soon. Okay, Kowal, thanks for the consideration.
If you backed Patreon just recently, I haven't gotten around to inviting everyone yet because I've been streaming. But I'll be doing that before I go to bed. So you should be getting an invite tonight if you haven't already. But if you have, then disregard that message.
And we'd love to see you in there. I will be looking forward to it. Aaron says, dude, you got some money to burn, and then says in the Pokemart.
Yeah. I should just become a Pokemon trainer. They're clearly making a killing out here.
Yeah, they're just soaking up those Pokédollars. Unfortunately, the Pokédollar to USD exchange rate
Just
not very
not
solid.
too great. $250 steps, that's all we're getting with this? Ugh.
Black is great. Don't miss out, says Drew. Agreed. There's something about being able to like communicate with people in real time
Come
that
here. Does that value?
you see every now and then on the internet otherwise. That's pretty great.
I agree.
Why do they all have green hair, but then they don't have green hair?
Probably the same people who translated the badges. Overtime down here. Catchy.
I'm here for the Golduck catch still, but this stream is seriously entertaining, says Aaron.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we're getting there.
You're real close. You're on the cusp. If you would stop getting stopped by all of these really clearly angry and miscolored hair swimmers,
Well, we need to be prepared.
Be there already.
I feel like we're severely underleveled for not Blaine, but there's nothing to battle between Blaine and Giovanni.
That's true. You could go do other things in the meantime.
Like what?
Did you get Zapdos?
No, I didn't get Zapdos. That's a good call.
That's not a priority, but
we gotta get the birds.
I don't think I ever noticed that it does the like notification in the corner of the Pokemon.
Yeah, because they're using experience share. So he leveled up through experience share.
Ah, I never noticed that. Like, it's kind of a neat little slide-in notification.
Yeah, it's cool. Remember Thunderbolts again.
Drew says, when are y'all planning to evolve into my boy Raichu?
We want to get Raichu real bad, but I told Irene we gotta wait for Ms. D to be in the stream.
Aaron says Raikatchi.
Raikatchi.
Pretty good. Drew says Riki Tiki Tavichu. I think that's too many characters.
Man, these swimmers are not paying out either. Give me $101.
I mean, it's $101 for about 5 seconds of work. It's not bad.
I wish these battles were 5 seconds.
But because it's Pokédollars, that equates to like 0 USD.
Yeah. What is Pokédollars to the bits ratio?
I started to type Pokédollars to USD into Google, and it auto-completed it for me. So this has clearly been Googled many times.
How is the Sea King surviving? Oh, Pikachu's dead. Whoa, Pakechi hanging on by a thread.
This is just a list of conversations. All right, here we go. Quickly found out the exchange rate between the Poké Dollar and the U.S. dollar.
Perfect.
A can of soda pop costs 300 Poké Dollars. In America, the average price for a can of soda off a vending machine is 60 cents USD. Therefore,
what soda machine?
500 Poké Dollars equals $1 USD.
What possible soda machines are? It's either 50 cents or $1 or $1.50.
Here you go. See for yourself. I found a vending machine that sold soda at 60 cents here. And it's a Star Wars Episode 1 Pepsi machine.
Can you post that in chat?
Absolutely, I can.
There is not a single vending machine in the entire world that is offering soda for 60 cents.
It's pretty good. I love that it's also like a handwritten sign that they like pasted to the front of it.
Route 20, and that's where we're on to clear up any confusion.
Ask Siri what the Poké Dollar conversion to USD is, and Drew says, "Isn't it the same as yen?" I don't know. Is that maybe what it is?
I thought Poké Dollars were like yen.
So okay, hold on. We can figure this out. If they're saying $300 or 300 Poké Dollars for
60.
a can of soda, and here that's like $1 for a can of soda, right?
Yeah.
Then it's $300, 300 Poké Dollars per $1.
Mm-hmm.
The exchange rate, the Poké Dollar got stronger in the last 20 years, is what you're saying.
Right.
Like a real Pokeball would cost $2.
That photo is amazing, though.
That's pretty good. Oh, here we go. When you read the article further, you find that the Japanese games just use yen.
You're missing out.
Could be having really dumb conversations like this, where you try and figure out
Yeah.
the conversion rate and then find a Star Wars Episode 1 Pepsi machine from forever ago. Makes me want to play some Pokemon, just not on my 3DS.
Sounds like
one bad Scoob.
Sounds like my whole life story. Well, we're playing on a GameCube right now.
True.
It's not. It doesn't make it more enjoyable. I'll tell you that.
Drew says luxury balls would cost $10 then. You're paying for the luxury.
$10 for one ball. That makes sense. If you throw it, it's gone. You're throwing away $10.
Yeah. For a luxury ball.
Yeah.
Whereas a normal Pokeball would be $2.
Yeah.
Which I feel like makes sense.
Seadra is a great Pokemon.
Kingdra's pretty cool. What about Kingdra, though?
Oh, Kingdra's great.
What's the Pokemon dollar to Bitcoin rate right now? That's too far. Listen, too far.
Too far. What is? Isn't it 0.2 of a Bitcoin is worth like $1,000?
1 Bitcoin equals 4,800 US dollars.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Remember when we were mining for Dogecoins?
Yeah. What's the Dogecoin to USD?
That's a good question.
$500 Dogecoins
50
is
cents.
worth 50 cents. We were clearly trying to mine the wrong thing. Turns out Alex was right to convince us not to.
I mean, we minded
Minded.
like 1/64th of a coin, did we not?
Something like that. On like work internet in the middle of the day for, I don't know, a handful of hours.
Yeah. It was a very, very short-lived experience.
With machines that were not meant for mining any kind of cryptocurrency.
I can't believe how hot and fat, how fast and
hot and fat.
How hot and fast my machine got.
Yeah.
And not even getting one coin out of it.
You could only get a Master Ball from somebody like Bill Nye or Elon Musk.
Good call.
That makes sense. I like that those are the two.
Yeah.
Bill Nye or Elon Musk.
Nothing in between.
Good old cryptocurrency.
Here's the real bummer. We're going to try to find a Golduck. We're going to use a Master Ball on it. And then we're going to encounter like a shiny Voltorb. And you know he's exploding on turn 1.
Just gotta get those quick balls out.
There's no quick balls in this generation.
Can you send some quick balls back?
Agent picks 40. What level is Articuno at? 50?
I think 50.
Ugh, we're in for quite the ride here. Hey, we made it.
What's your team?
Hey, Luigi over here.
Luigi. Get out of here, Luigi. He doesn't even want to battle.
Nah, Luigi. We're at 40 for everything.
Maybe it's 40. I feel like 50 is pretty high. You want a catch rate for that too? Probably catch you.
I don't need a catch rate. It's 100%.
What? For what? Articuno?
Yeah. No, I'm not encounter rate.
Oh. Yeah, I said you want a catch rate.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now you're on Fandom, you have so
many
different Pokemon websites open.
I do.
It's fine.
I'm giving everybody the traffic.
How's our follows? We probably have a bajillion.
What do we got? Taco followed. Taco. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, man.
Okay, let's see here. Well, I'm on Cerebi now, so you're not going to get a catch rate. I'll tell you that.
Encounter rate. I was always looking for encounter, never catch.
I mean, encounter rate's 100%.
Well, yeah.
Level is what we're looking for, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to find it here either.
How does Cerebi not have that information?
I don't know why. I feel like that would just be under, like, a walkthrough or something, wouldn't it?
Why would that be under a walkthrough?
Like an encounter level?
Yeah. No, I mean, it should just be on the page.
Now, you tell me.
Yeah, put Joe on the phone right now. Get him over here.
Somebody get Joe in here. Somebody get Joe into chat.
Try Pokemon database and then try Bulbapedia. I bet one of the three has it.
How about I just do what level is Articuno in Fire Red that's good enough?
All right, we're here.
I'm gonna click on this WikiHow. Go to look at these screenshots are actually like
those are like high res over here. Let me get that computer real quick.
Real high res. Let me get this. Let me see this so that I can get closure on this.
Well, no, let me tweet first that we're here.
All right.
And then you can get all the closure you want.
Level 50. There you go. That's all I wanted.
It's gonna make us search forever.
This is the moment.
It's Seafoam Cave, is it not?
Seafoam Islands.
Islands.
This is a good song. It's a good Pokemon song. The controller.
So don't encounter a Golduck.
No, I won't. I want to see the options.
Oh, okay.
What do we got? Did you have you saved recently?
I don't. You should probably save.
I'm gonna save so that if I'm doing something with the options, I don't ruin it.
Probably a good call.
My luck. Delete the save file and start fresh.
So Nella, thank you for the follow.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Why does this not seem to do anything? Do you have to like...
I didn't notice a difference.
Yeah, I don't notice any difference at all.
What was it on before normal?
Yeah. I don't notice any difference.
This music is great. No
really
problem.
good.
Saw Micah's tweet. Wanted to stop by. This is a cool stream. Thank you, man. We're going to find ourselves a Golduck, though.
You got, yeah, everything's about level 40. I feel like you are gonna do okay. What moves is Frosting hit?
Frosting has a pretty good moveset.
Do you have any status effects?
Pikachu knows Thunder Wave.
Okay. You got Sleep Powder on Buddy Sword.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a pretty good position.
We're good. We're going to save right beforehand, right?
Of course. And then Soft Reset. Is there a way to Soft Reset from the...
I don't think so.
How did they screw that up?
Are you surprised?
You know what's really amazing? The Super Nintendo Classic. The only way, because the controllers are true to life from the original Super Nintendo, the only way to get back to the main menu
is
to hit the reset button.
Yeah.
Which, let me tell you, is the worst. That is what year is this?
Yeah, Modern, thank you for the follow. And MP9 says, sub, my guy.
MP. There you go.
Nice.
Eat it up.
All right. It is Golduck hunting season. We got a Master Ball for it. I don't remember how to get around this cave at all.
You just encounter stuff a lot. You got the Ice Seal, though, for the Articuno, so...
I think our Repel is still on, too.
Now, to be fair, you can use the Wii Pro controller. Or the Classic controller it's called? And that has a home button on it, and if you hit that home button, it will take you to the menu.
Okay.
But the cord on that controller is this long, because it was meant to be attached to a Wiimote. But the controller is short though, so you're right next to that reset button. I love it.
Cool, Gabe. Good to see you, man. Unless you were here the whole time.
Cool Gabe popped in before. Said hi. Cool Gabe.
Could have been quiet.
Did you shout out Modern Menace for the
I did.
follow? Okay.
I did. I usually just say the first part of people's Twitch names.
Modern.
Usually way too complicated for me. I don't want to fight you, man. I just want to catch you.
I don't want to fight you, man.
Oh, boy.
Well, first of all, it's female.
Oh, girl.
I don't think I was any better.
Oh.
That was maybe worse, actually.
Probably worse.
Look at that.
Slowpoke.
What a catch.
Oh, what are we catching this? Oh, we're naming it Oh Girl.
Oh, girl. I don't want to fight you. I just want to enslave you.